Hi, this is Chef Jennifer with Witnessing Nature in Food, and I am so proud to be part of the Fresh Food Collab. And this is our second recipe of the day. We're going to do bananas French toast. And so what we're going to see here is we are going to make an egg mixture to dip our French toast in. Then we're going to cook the French toast, and after we're done cooking the French toast, we are going to cook our bananas. And bananas can be, it's actually better if they're actually almost brown, because they are nice and sweet and they add a total natural syrup or banana flavor to the French toast when it's done. And here we go, we're going to grab our bowl. We're going to crack our eggs. I usually crack the eggs on the counter because I don't want any shell fragments inside the bowl. There we go. There we are. I've touched the egg and I don't want to touch everything else with that, so we're going to put some cinnamon in. I just put enough for the coat the top of it, a couple dashes of nutmeg. Dash of vanilla. And we're going to put 6 dashes of the cream in. And I like to shake my cream because I use whole milk and heavy cream, so I like to shake it first. Put about 6 dashes in there. You can use water if you don't have cream. That works totally fine as well. Then we're just going to whisk it. Make sure we get those yolks all broke and mixed up. That cinnamon, nutmeg, and the vanilla together smells so yummy. It's going to be great with those bananas. Ooh, look at that. We're going to use this batter right here to dip our bread in. I'm going to set it aside. Let me put another glove on. Put a new glove on. I'm allergic to bananas, so I am going to use gloves. The easiest way to peel a banana is not like everybody does right here. It is from the bottom. See, they peel nicely. And you don't have any squishy stuff, nothing falls apart. It's perfect. And again, this is like, we're going to use these like you would use for banana bread. We're going to use these. They smell great. I love the flavor of bananas. It's just unfortunate that I happen to be allergic to them. There we go. Got our bananas cut here. They're much easier to cut when they're a little softer too. Put them in our bowl. And that's all the prep you need. What was that? 3 or 4 minutes, and now we're ready to cook. So we're ready to get started. So we poured a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I usually start the stove on high, and then as soon as the olive oil gets ready to cook, then I will turn it down. And usually when you do your first pancake or your first French toast or your first grilled cheese or your first grilled sandwich, it takes a little bit for you to figure out how hot the oil is and how hot the pan is. So the first one always doesn't always turn out perfect, but we're going to do 4 pieces here, so I think we'll be fine with our 4 pieces. So you see now that the oil, since it's heated up, is moving around the pan more efficiently. You want to get all the pan covered so nothing sticks. There we go. Got one little spot that was being a poo-poo head, but there we go. Now we got it all. We're going to give it a second. Yeah, it's there. You see the test is starting to cook a bit. Use your tongs or you can use a fork. So we're going to dip our bread into the batter. Make sure you get it nice and coated. And we're going to put it into the pan. The first side gets done really quickly. Look at the second side. And we're almost ready to do the bananas. You see how much I've turned down the stove since we started, and it's still really, really nice. So the first part of heating up the pan takes a little bit, but once it's hot, if you leave it on the stove, it will stay hot. If you ever make it over hot, you just lift the pan off of the heat and it will cool the pan down and put it back on when you're ready. I think we are done with that. We're ready to do our bananas. So in the thing it said you needed a couple of tablespoons of butter. So we're going to turn this down really far now. And I'm going to not put all of the bananas in. I'm going to put in, because I want some of them to really stand out when we get them on the, oh, it's hot. I want them to really stand out when they get them on the French toast, kind of like a cute little garnish. So we're going to heat those last. We heat up our butter and our bananas. They're a little golden brown. And they don't stick. That dude is not cooperating. He will get separated. There we go. They're getting a little brown. Some didn't want to put, but we can make them do that. Those look like they're going to be super sweet in that butter on top of your toast. I think now we're going to put in these other guys. These guys are going to get mushy in a second and make a little syrup, a banana syrup for you. Ooh, look at that, nice. The ones that were a little browner are the ones you would use for the, look at that. Let's get these guys a little bit crisp on both sides. I think we're ready. Are you ready for some French toast? So I'm going to set this here so you guys can see the syrup stuff get into the bowl. Alrighty, let's go get this done. I'm going to take our French toast here. I'm going to make it fun. I'll cut it into little triangles. Usually I'll layer it like this. There we go. We're going to take a little bit of our mixture here. Get some of the good bananas on top. Look at, even though we cooked them only a little bit, they're still really soft. And then get some of the goop, and you can thin this out with, you know, water or whatever. Get some other goop, and look at that. You have a nice banana glaze, and this is just the sweet, natural fruit of the banana. No sugar has been added. And there you are, you're ready to eat this plate. So again, this is Chef Jennifer with Witnessing Nature in Food, and I'm so proud to be part of the Fresh Food Collab. And here is our banana French toast, all natural dressing, no maple syrup or any sugar added, so you can enjoy this knowing you're getting a nutritious meal.